Energy bosses raking in millions as they raise UK families' bills and abuse their monopoly. Energy firms abuse their monopolies, earn billions in profit and give their bosses £6 million a year as they raise their bills for UK families. The companies include National Grid, Scottish Power and SSE, who have a monopoly on the pipes and cables that bring gas and electricity to homes, earning profits of almost £8 billion. National Grid is the biggest firm and paid its 13 board members a total of £19.5 million last year. The firm's finance chief Andrew Bonfield was reportedly paid a huge £5.9 million. Chief Executive John Pettigrew got £4.6 million and a £500,000 bonus when the company moved offices as a relocation allowance, according to figures from the Sun and Bloomberg. More than a quarter of the current average annual bill of £290 goes to these firms. MPS and the Citizens Advice Bureau said the profits made by the 10 gas and electricity transmission and distribution network firms are excessive for businesses. They claim if the companies made a reasonable 5% profit, the average household bill would fall by almost £60 a year. Gillian Guy, chief executive at Citizens Advice, said, "At a time when many are struggling to pay their bills, it's unacceptable that energy network companies are making billions in excessive profits at the expense of their customers. We are calling on companies to give this money back. If they don't, then the government should step in." Conservative MP Neil Parish, chairman of the Environment, Food, and Rural Affairs Committee, said, "The amount of money these network companies make is astronomical. They are monopoly businesses and the profits they make end up on customers' bills. It's time for government and FGM to rein in the network companies, make them cut bills and get a fair deal for all consumers." The energy companies' monopoly position also means they never have to worry about losing customers, it is claimed. There are 7 companies who transmit and distribute electricity and 4 for gas. Each has sole rights for the region they cover, meaning there is no competition or incentive to control prices. Profit for the network firms has risen by 15% in the last 4 years, a rise of £1 billion. They do not charge families directly, but they bill energy suppliers, such as British Gas or EDF, who pass the cost on. Edward Molyneux, of Consumer Collective The Big Deal, said, "People think the Big Six are a monopoly, but at least there are some smaller energy companies battling with them. The network companies have zero competition, and that's why these mega profits can't be right. No one begrudges companies making a profit, but these are excessive. These profits make up a huge part of families' energy bills. Hearing about £1 million salaries for executives will be a kick in the teeth for families struggling to get by." There are 2 types of network firms, those dealing with transmission and distribution. There is only one transmission operator for gas, National Grid, which moves gas in high-pressure pipes from coastal terminals to local distribution centers. There are 4 distribution firms take it from there into people's homes. They are SGN, Wales and West Utilities, Northern Gas Networks, and Cadent Gas. For the electricity distribution companies, the profit margin varies from 25% to 39%, which is an average of 32%. The typical profit margin at a supermarket is 5%. The Big Six energy suppliers say their margin is 4.5%, and in Germany similar gas and electricity networks make a profit of 7 to 9%. The Energy Networks Association, which represents the operators, said, "The use of profit margin is misleading. For every £1 of profit we reinvest approximately £1.40 in the energy networks. Our prices are agreed by FGM and we are continually scrutinized by government, parliament and the regulator." Since 1990 network bills have come down by almost a fifth and currently stand at 35p per day. SSE said, SSE rejects any simplistic analysis which suggests it earns